Hi everyone, this is Salvi with your VTuber news today. Before we get into the news, please hit the subscribe, like, and maybe even hit the bell notification icon, and let's get into the first story that we have today. They are officially shutting down. We are talking about PixelLink, who I have already talked about many times before, and actually talked about earlier in a video about some things that were going to be happening. That was, of course, before we know what we know now. What do we know now? We know that they are closing. This is their important announcement that they have here, and of course, let me get it to you. It's like we would like to thank our community for its continuous support since our initial debut of Talents in June 2023. We would like to announce that we are ceasing operations officially March 31st, 2025. Been a difficult decision for us to make, but unfortunately, a continuation of our operations has been determined to be difficult due to unforeseen health issues affecting our CEO, and all PixelLink talents will be graduating as a result within the next 4 to 5 weeks. The following talents will continue live streaming on their current IPs after graduating from PixelLink: Kanna Yanagi, Raki Kazuki, and Chiaki Katsumi. Kanna Yanagi's IP has officially been released as of today. We are working with the other talents on finalizing their releases soon. The remaining PixelLink talents will be continuing their live stream activities on their personal VTuber personas, which will all be linked to their X and Twitter account descriptions and YouTube About sections after graduating. So they are allowing each and every one of them want to be found. Each and every one of them want to be known who they are going to be after this. It's going to be Lati Shinju, Miyuna Usako, Arisu Oshiro, Daya Fortuna, and Chio Champi are all going to have their YouTube About sections, knowing who they are going to be in the future. Sales and delivery of merchandise will continue to be fulfilled by Kawa Entertainment. For any merchandise-related inquiries, we recommend reaching out to them through their contact form on Kawa Entertainment website. Further information on these unfulfilled rewards will be announced by the talents. PixelLink will aid them in delivering them responsibly and coordinate where possible, even after the release of their IP. The following is a list of graduation dates for each talent. Further details will be announced by the talents individually. Kanna Yanagi, 27th of February, Miyuna, 28th, Lati, 1st of March, Oshiro is going to be Arisu Oshiro, 2nd of March, Chio, 3rd of March, Daya Fortuna, 4th of March, Chiaki, 15th of March, 16th of March, and Raki Kazuki, no exact date. We expect graduation at the end of March. So they are giving them the opportunity to buy back their IPs. They could have gone one step further and actually let them have it just like that, since they are going to be done ceasing operations. But it is up to them, and it is legally right. In my opinion, it's not ethically right or morally right to ask for money when you are going to be stopping your operations and you're going to be disappearing and poofing into the nothingness. But that is just me. A business does need to recuperate what they owe for other, investors and such like that. So that is why they ask for that kind of stuff. But like I said, if it were me, I'd just let them keep it. But I am not an organization. And we are going to go to Kawa Entertainment here, who is, of course, as they mentioned, a statement to clarify Kawa Entertainment's portion of PixelLink announcement while providing additional context. We have, for those not aware, PixelLink contacted Kawa Entertainment in early 2024 to cover merch and things like that, as they're saying here. And I'm just going to do it this way. Arisu's birthday, Kawa Entertainment was highly involved in working directly with the talents to make their merchandise dreams come true. And if any of the 8 talents wish to continue working with Kawa, they're going to basically, if you want to continue working after leaving, they can work with them. All unfulfilled packages and future birthday drops already in the works will continue to be developed at the behest of PixelLink talents. Some donathon rewards that require products are also being developed. Kana Kamo Plushie, Daki Makura. Payments from Kawa Entertainment from all merchandise related to the 8 talents will be paid directly to the individuals, not the company anymore. It's going to be directly to each individual VTuber, which is good. Very good on Kawa Entertainment's part. All completed merch drops for the 8 talents that were sold by Kawa Entertainment have been paid out at this time. Kawa Entertainment is currently sending every talent a full set of merch produced for them by Kawa Entertainment, so they're getting some free merch. Due to the way Kawa Entertainment fulfills merchandise, around 3 to 7 extra copies of most birthday items are produced and are intended to be sold off at Off-Kai Expo this year. Due to the current situation with extra copies, will instead be in stock in our store. This will also be the last chance to order debut standees. Thank you for your support. Basically, they're going to be sending free stuff to each of the talents, and they are going to continue selling the stuff until it sells out. So get it while you can. This sucks. This absolutely sucks for every single talent, but hopefully they will be able to continue positively in the future. PixelLink has shut down, or will shut down, by the end of March. March 31st is when they're shutting down. Now we have the responses, since I already went over everything that happened on that end. We have the responses of each and every talent that has responded so far. Maybe many more will respond in the coming days, but the ones that I've responded for so far are as follows. We have Chio Champi. It says, love you, PogChamps. Thank you all for your support, being by my side, especially during a time with so much uncertainty. That means so much to me. As stated in the announcement below, PixelLink will be closing and I will be graduating as Chio Champi on March 3rd. I have chosen not to pursue acquirement of my IP, but please don't feel too sad. This is a graduation from PixelLink and a graduation of my current character, but it is not a graduation of me nor us. We will always be together. I'm extremely thankful to have gotten a chance to be here with my amazing genmates, senpais, staff, who have supported me throughout everything, and I'm extremely thankful that I've had the chance to meet all of you. And here is where she says everything in her actual voice.
So, is that I once again, I will be graduating on the 3rd, and will be not in PixelLink anymore. Everything has to, this train going by my house will give me this best. Thank you. I will follow you wherever you go. Thank you so much, Ross. Thank you. I'm panicking. Okay, give me a second to recollect my thoughts. Sorry, this is kind of a bad time for me to have to talk about stuff. I haven't been feeling the best today. I've gotten like some head fog for all of today, so it's been a bit rough. But yeah, we have different reasons for different situations and stuff. I don't want to speak for anyone else who's not myself, but for me personally, there's a few different reasons. I'm not sure how much I can go into this right now, talking about where I will be.
So this, I cut it off here because she does talk about where she's going to be, and I'm going to go over it a little bit too. She does have her PLs, which are right here. All of them are going to be marked here. These are the PLs of the people who are not buying their studies so far, from what it looks like, not buying their IPs. Their IPs have been set at around $10,000 US, which is a lot of money for people to pay for or not pay for. You have Miyuna, who's Miura here, as you can see. Lottie is Lazufish. Arisu is Toffee_VT. Chio is Rebri Rampin, and she does want to be found. Daya is at Maya Moirai. And all of them want to be found because each and every one of them are going to be having their stuff. All of these that you're seeing here are actually going to be placed in their bios on their Twitter bios, their actual PixelLink Twitter bios, and they'll be put in each and every one of their YouTube PixelLink about sections. So I am not doxing anybody. I am not spreading information that shouldn't be spread. Just letting you know, this is something they all wanted. And this is something PixelLink is doing for them as well. Now let's move on to someone else, who is, of course, Kanna, who's saying here, short summary. PixelLink, the VTuber company, is shutting down. I was lucky to be able to afford and buy my IP. I am now an independent VTuber. This year might have started off rough, but let's make a super fun year together. So here we go. Here's what she says, that her piece right here.
They're ending completely. I have been extremely lucky in that I've been able to afford and buy my IP. Come on! And I can't tell you, Kamos, the only reason I have been able to buy my IP is because, like, honestly, like, I didn't know that this was going to happen at the time, obviously, but after my donathon, I have not used my donathon money. I've kept it in a savings account, and I was able to take money from those savings to buy my IP. So it is literally, like, only thanks to you, Kamogumis, that I've been able to get my IP.
And of course, the IP includes all channels, any kind of things that they have for Twitch, YouTube, etc. Their full uniform, their full Live 2D, anything that involves that, which, you know, would include any kind of mascot characters or any of that other stuff. Now we have someone else, Raki Kazuki, who says, as for PixelLink official announcement, it is closing since debut of June 2023. I have learned so much being a part of PixelLink's first generation. I have faced hardships and have achieved things I never thought I'd be able to accomplish in these 2 years. But there is still so much to be planned in my future, and I don't want this to end. I want to announce that I intend to acquire my IP to continue streaming as Raki Kazuki. She mentions that she will be holding a donathon in the week of March 15th, and that the price that the IP is coming to is $10,000. Now, myself and others have wondered why PixelLink hasn't done like others have, and just given them their IP. Sometimes there are debts that they have to pay, because, you know, the fact that they can no longer monetarily continue, there are debts that not the talents, but the agency itself has to pay to investors, etc. That's why they asked for this money. Now, the fact that the majority of the people have decided not to, it didn't go well for them. Obviously, it didn't go well for them. I don't like that they asked for the money, but that is something that they legally can do. Of course, $10,000 is a lot. I do hope that she gets that, since she does want to continue keeping with her current form. I do hope that Raki Kazuki, who is this individual here, as you're seeing here, is this raccoon, is able to keep it and is able to enjoy the community that she has and enjoy herself going on in the future. Now, of course, this will be a sudden one. I will not be able to give money myself, but I do wish them the best. And the last one we have is Miyuna, of the ones that I was able to find that did responses. It has been long, but I hope I can read it. Mooney's Love Forever. And the primary thing here is her mentioning that it's a really hard message to write. As of 28th of February, she's going to be leaving. Giving you little, things here. I'll leave it up here a little bit so you guys can read it. And then I'll move down to this next section. She's, thanking everybody for, the past 2 years have been a dream for her. Getting to play games and hang out with everybody. PixelLink gave everybody their unconditional support. Cow Entertainment also gave them good merch. They wish things could have ended differently. They wish they could have been able to thank everybody for everything that they've done. And they do feel heartbroken for having to leave. But of course, not everyone can pay the big money that it costs to get everything back. They even helped send her to university. Said, I can't ask for more. You guys have done so much for me, and I only wish to return all the love in this lifetime. Though my time here is coming to an end, I will never forget the amazing friends I've met, the Muni's who have lit up my life, and the incredible opportunities I've been given. It's an emotional time for all of us, and I ask nothing but your understanding, support, and love. So yes, everyone is going to be giving them their love, of course. Everyone has supported her. You have Roro, who's saying so much love. Usami VTuber, love you. Adora Fortune from Vols as well, lots of love. Errol Yuriko, a lot of bigger people are also sending them VNU. Others that she met during this time are sending Sarah Luceria. You have Hiyori Mokami, others who have, Hiyori Mokami, I believe, used to be a part of the agency as well. So all of them have been giving them her love, giving her their love, and she deserves it. And so does everyone else at PixelLink. I wish them the best, Godspeed, and huge success in the future. This is a bit of a funny mistake. It is a simple mistake, but it is a mistranslation, and it should have been caught pretty early when it came to, of course, Nijisanji. But as we know, the poor people working for Nijisanji don't really have a lot of, they aren't pretty paid very well to do all these types of things. So, mistranslation, Nijisanji is reaching short to advertise Niji Fest. Says, what would you do if you suddenly feel the need to go to the bathroom during a stream? Says, run to the bathroom, leave the stage immediately. Whatever happens, happens. So it isn't meant to be a stream. Live or raibu, as from what I've heard, is actually more like a live concert. That's what most people think. A live, when you think of a live, you think of a concert, but it was mistranslated into a stream. And this is officially on the Nijisanji channel. And it says, of course, translation error, Japanese question asked what livers would do if they need to go to the toilet during a concert. However, it is mistranslated to stream. Usually refers to a live concert or live event in VTuber terms. Live is usually the concert, not the stream itself. So that's a weird translation. Decided to translate it as a whatever happens, happens. Kind of weird if you ask me. It means to give up, and they did whatever happens, happens. You can just put it as give up. I guess they try to make it more subtle and more based on contextual clues or something, but it is more of a nothing burger. But I think it's funny that it did happen. This isn't meant to be like a huge oh my god, they messed up, but things like this happen a lot. It's probably happened with Hololive. It's probably happened with others. It's what happens when you try to rush things and you don't put the extra effort and time to double check it. You just put it out there because you're on a very tight schedule, and it does happen. But of course, it's one of those moments that Nijisanji F up, but is one of the smallest F ups I've seen in a long time. So if they keep making these type of F ups, I think they're going to be all right. But as we know, Nijisanji makes harsher and bigger F ups than this. So unfortunately, this is just absolutely nothing burger because it's supposed to be. Miss Lala is a 50s diner VTuber. She's actually pretty big on Twitch. She is a VTuber and Twitch ambassador, like an actual ambassador. She is basically gives you like the 50s Americana, the VTuber, in this case 50s Americana, 50s diner aesthetic. And she even talks like she's from like New York 50s diner. That's her original way of speaking though. But here we go. She says, I'm okay. I'm gonna to the doctor tomorrow because I think I have whiplash. But yeah, This guy ran the red light and hit me. A bunch of witnesses rushed to check to see if I was okay. He tried intimidating me with his father. I'm happy that a witness stayed and gave me their information. Now, from what it looks like, she is driving a Mustang. That does look like a Mustang. I don't know how new, old, whatever it is. It looks like maybe at least from the 2020s. So it looks like it's a pretty recent Mustang. So it is her Mustang, which is a sad thing to see it go bad. But it looks like, surprisingly, a lot less damage to the Mustang than the other person's car. Looks like the other person's car took the brunt of the damage, but still they decided to try to intimidate. It's not good. I am very glad that she's okay. I'm very glad that she's doing better. I'm very glad that she has not had any big injuries. Hopefully she doesn't have any big injuries. This is, of course, VTuber news because, well, it happened to a VTuber. And it says, of course, Lara and others are wishing her the best. It's Victoria the Sunny Eater. Others are saying, they're so glad she's doing okay. They're glad that, she hasn't, that she didn't get hurt. Hopefully the doctor's visit is not negative. Hopefully it's a positive thing in the sense that she won't have anything bad to worry about. A bit of a cute Hololive update. We have a Hololive update here with Subaru, a cute one. It gives a Subatomo a form. Subatomo are basically the fans of Subaru. Of course, she is now the Shuba Duck. She was originally, I think, a trainer of a gym, like a UFC style gym, a mixed martial arts type of gym or something like that. She was supposed to be a gym trainer, etc. For that, now she has become the Shuba Duck of Hololive. And yes, the front, the side, the back, the front, the side, and the back. For the big version, the small version, he a big boy. We a big boy. So this is basically verifying that we, of course, are anybody who is a fan of Subaru, as I am myself. We are all ducks. We are ducks all along. We were ducks all along, fighting stuff in years. Baby ducks following the mama duck from the morning stream. Cute and punchable. Subaru says she made the Subatomo simple, so it's easier to customize while making plushies. Subaru also given a free phone wallpaper to celebrate the occasion. Here's a cute fan art, a big Subatomo, a small Subatomo, and another one. So we're going to take a look at everything here. This was her stream.
そうなんかドッキリ企画だったらしいけど、なんか普通にそうセルフですよ。
And here you go.
これスモールバージョンとビッグバージョンがあって、なんかスバトモってまあ一口。
So yeah, she talks about the Subatomo there. Here is, of course, a little bit of a phone wallpaper that you can get here. She says it right here. After 7 years, my friend finally got a body. To commemorate this occasion, we are giving away smartphone wallpapers to everyone. Thank you for your continued support. So this is an official Subatomo thing. And of course, you have the Subatomos here, a Noel Subatomo and Kanna de Subatomo as well. And then we have this one, which is, as you can see down here, Flow Glow and of course, Noel. They're both amazing. It is perfect seeing them both there. It is amazing that the fans are already making things for the Subatomo. And of course, I do congratulate Subaru for having that wonderful Subatomo time with the Subatomo friends. And, it's going to create a lot of wonderful fan art for this. I hopefully no NSFW fan art, but the world will be the way the world will be. So congratulations again for all of the Subatomo and Subaru as well. Holoindie has announced Myriad Death, roguelike action game featuring Hololive EN's Mori Calliope. Every time you enter, the dungeon looks a bit different. So it is a procedurally created dungeon crawling type game. I'm gonna show you. It's kind of like, it kind of gives me feels of Bindings of Isaac and that kind of stuff. That type of stuff. Let's see. But some people are saying it seems like it's a Calli sprite swapped into a pre-existing Raspberry Match game instead of a game designed for our Mori from the ground up. Doesn't really feel like in Holoindie to me. Raspberry Match, but about Calli? Tutu in the game. That's so cute. Of course, a roguelike, of course, looks fun. Try it out in the future. Let's see if this person is correct. Let's take a look at what they have here. So they have Calli here. They have, this still takes a long time, honestly. And then she's thrown, thus activated an emergency thing. So she's thrown into this world. I love how she's just kind of doing her thing there. She is the death. So that is pretty much what it is. It doesn't look like it's anything like the sprites don't look like, I would have loved it for the sprites to be, I don't know, maybe kind of like what they did for HoloCure, that type of thing. Sprites being more Hololive related. I think that's why some people are absolutely disappointed, because yes, it is a Mori sprite, and yes, you have Death Sensei for certain things, and you have other parts right there, and they've done little things here and there. Of course, I'm not going to be the one to criticize it too much because I never would be able to make this game, number one. Number two, it does still look like a very nice and cool game. A very fun game with, you know, all these different weapons and all these different chests and things like that. But people, of course, when it comes to Hololive, they would have wanted it to be more of a sprite-based game on Hololive stuff itself. So I can see their criticisms on that. I still want it to be successful. It's going to be released in 2025 later on. I still want it to be successful. I still think it's a great project. Apparently holoindie did as well, because they're releasing it under the holoindie label, the publishing branch, so they see a promise in it as well. So at least give it a chance. If there's a demo there, give it a chance, take a look, and see how it goes. Welcome back to the Vtuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. We have done over 400 of these, and I'm very, very pleased to be able to do so many more. Today we're talking about ZoticusVT. Why am I talking about them? Because I want to lift them up instead of tearing each other down and making, you know, competition. I want to help lift people up. So we're talking about them today. Let's take a look at their Twitch. It says, let's go commit very naughty shenanigans together. There we go. And what they have recently done on Twitch is this, which was a stream where they were doing art.
I'll have to look at some in a few seconds. Did it go off? If it has, I'll be right back.
So there we go. They're doing a little bit of art. Their art is amazing. Way better than I could ever do. Probably if I took like months of classes and stuff, maybe I could do art eventually like this. But it's very nice to see art being done. Of course, let's take a look at their YouTube side. We're taking ZoticusVT as well here. And here is basically they're using it for VODs. As you know, there's some changes recently that happened with Twitch, where over 100, if you have over 100 hours, the stuff that goes over 100 hours is going to be deleted. I think they're going to delete the oldest first and move on from there. So, of course, make sure to secure your VODs somewhere safe, somewhere where you know they won't get deleted. So, of course, thank you, ZoticusVT, as well, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. And I do hope that this helps you grow in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.